Long before lions prowled the savannas of Africa or tigers stalked the jungles of Asia, the earth belonged to a very different kind of predator, one with long, curved teeth that extended like daggers from its upper jaw. These were the saber-toothed cats, and for millions of years they reigned as some of the most formidable hunters the world had ever seen. Contrary to popular belief, saber-toothed tiger is a misnomer. These animals were not closely related to modern tigers. In fact, saber-toothed cats belong to an entirely different subfamily of felids, known as Smilodonini. Their family tree includes many species that varied in size, build, and hunting style, but all shared one defining feature: elongated, blade-like canine teeth, some reaching over 7 inches long. The most famous of these cats is Smilodon, often portrayed in museums and pop culture as the ultimate Ice Age predator. Smilodon lived in the Americas during the Pleistocene epoch, roughly 2.5 million to 10,000 years ago. 3 known species of Smilodon existed: Smilodon gracilis, Smilodon fatalis, and the largest, Smilodon populator, which lived in South America and could weigh up to 400 kilograms, heavier than a modern-day lion. But Smilodon was only the latest in a long evolutionary lineage. Saber-tooth predators first emerged more than 40 million years ago in the Eocene epoch. Early forms like nimravids, sometimes called false saber-tooths, were not true cats at all, but rather close relatives. These creatures evolved similar saber-like teeth through convergent evolution, developing the same deadly adaptations in response to similar ecological pressures. Over time, different branches of saber-toothed cats appeared across the globe. Some, like Homotherium, ranged from Africa to Eurasia and North America. Homotherium was often called the scimitar cat due to its shorter, curved canines. Unlike the ambush-based Smilodon, Homotherium may have been a pursuit predator, built for endurance and speed. So why the oversized teeth? For decades, scientists debated the function of those massive canines. At first glance, they seem impractical, vulnerable to breaking, and useless in a fight with another predator. But recent research has shown that these teeth were highly specialized tools. Saber-toothed cats likely used them to deliver precise killing bites to the soft throats or bellies of large herbivores like bison, camels, giant ground sloths, and young mammoths. Unlike modern big cats, which kill with a suffocating bite to the windpipe, Smilodon's jaws weren't built for crushing force. In fact, their bite strength was relatively weak, but their jaw gape was massive, up to 120 degrees, compared to around 65 degrees in modern lions. This allowed them to open their mouths wide enough to bring those long canines into action. With powerful forelimbs, Smilodon likely wrestled its prey to the ground before delivering a precise and lethal bite. These hunting techniques made saber-toothed cats highly effective in the open woodlands and grasslands of the Ice Age world. Fossil deposits, like those in the La Brea tar pits in Los Angeles, have revealed an astonishing number of Smilodon remains. More than 2,000 individuals have been unearthed there. Scientists believe they were lured to the tar by the cries of trapped herbivores, leading to mass entrapment. Interestingly, many Smilodon fossils show signs of healed injuries, suggesting they may have lived in social groups, a behavior not typically associated with cats. Despite their dominance, the saber-toothed cats met a sudden and dramatic end. Around 10,000 years ago, they vanished along with many other Ice Age megafauna in a mass extinction event. The causes of this extinction are still debated, but scientists point to a combination of factors: rapid climate warming at the end of the last ice age, shrinking prey populations, and increased competition from a new and formidable predator, Homo sapiens. As humans spread across the Americas, they brought with them advanced hunting techniques, fire, and social coordination. Large herbivores began to disappear, and with them went the predators that depended on them. The saber-toothed cats, so highly specialized for hunting large prey, could not adapt fast enough to the changing world. Their extinction marked the end of a spectacular chapter in Earth's evolutionary story, but their legacy remains etched in fossil beds and cave walls, in museum skeletons and popular imagination. In recent years, studies using CT scans, biomechanical modeling, and DNA analysis have helped scientists better understand how these animals lived, hunted, and died. Saber-toothed cats remind us that even the most powerful species are not immune to change. Evolution may reward strength, speed, or intelligence, but survival often belongs to those who can adapt. They were not tigers, they were not monsters, they were apex predators, shaped by time and evolution, perfectly tuned for a world that no longer exists. And in that lost world of giants, the saber-toothed cat